welcome to Ali Care and I'm Thea, and this is part 2 segment of healing myself. And won't you heal with me? If you're here for the first time, remember to press the subscribe button, press the bell, and comment. Let me know if you have similar views or similar thoughts on what I have to say, or if you yourself are using these methods to heal yourself. Now, I know you may be wondering, healing myself, why did I name the video this way? Because our mind needs to rise above what we see in front of us. We need to rise above that. We need to look further than how we see things right now, and we need to look at life differently in order to live a healthy and happy life. Like for instance, somebody will say to you, oh, you have never been in love, so you can't talk about love. That's not true. Love is loving the breeze. Love is loving the AC that I'm feeling right now. Love is everything. Love is having butterflies over anything. People believe that you only have butterflies over when you see a guy or a girl that you have a crush on. Love is just, you can just love the fact that, okay, you may be podcaster, you might be a YouTuber, and you're just in love with what you do. It's the same type of feeling you feel. Otherwise, some people have a orgasm feeling, climax feeling. You still can feel the climax and an orgasm feeling. I would not use the word orgasm, but a climax feeling, like when you're reading a good story and you can't wait for it to hit that climax, or you're excited about something, or say you do a video and you expect it to get 100 views, and when you reach that 100 views, it's like, yes! To some people, it might not be that way. How they feel love is like somebody have to kiss them, make love to them, and that's what they call love. So we got to rise above how we think and how we look at other people doing their life. And one of my greatest ordeal is people looking at me as a young girl coming from really far, yes, very far, and a struggling life. And when I tell people that I love my struggles, they say, how can you love your struggle? I love the way how I grow up. I love every part of my life, because now I'm so happy that at my age now I've realized what I should have realized when I'm in my 50s, 60s. I'm glad I realized that now, to look past the little, I don't know what word I would use with it, but to look past what people would think or what people would say, to appreciate every moment. Because when I look back on all the things that I've went through in life, because I didn't just look at it and say, oh, I'm struggling, I don't have anything to eat, I don't have the amount of clothes to wear, I don't have the family love that I think I should have, I don't have the parents around me, I don't have my siblings around me, I don't have money to spend how I want to, I don't have all the pets that I need. When I look back and think about all of those things why I didn't have them, but I was a happy child. And then when I look, man, and I said to myself, the reason why I don't have them is to motivate other people who come in your life that don't have them, to let them know that that is not life. Life is living. Life is appreciating every single moment that you have. The last time I had a client and I spoke about this, the client said, oh, I'm not in your league then, because you know what I said to the client? I don't gravitate to poor people. I don't gravitate to people that are poor. I don't. So at the moment, I'm telling her that no, I don't have millions of dollars in the account. I don't have those things. I don't have a big house on the hills or how many cars in the driveway. I don't have that, but I'm not poor. Because what is poor to me? Poor is pass over opportunity repeatedly. That's what I look on poor as. Poor is people who decide that, okay, my mommy never have it, my grandparents never have it, I didn't go to the school, and I'm not educated enough, I can't achieve these things, this is difficult, who am I to want these things, oh, I'm afraid. Poor is for people who is afraid to step out of the box, to step out of it. Poor is people who is afraid to have things, to have money, because a friend might say they have it now. Poor is people who are afraid to have things because they're going to have to share it with others and they don't want to share it, so they're afraid that people will look down on them. Poor is people who just afraid to just do things because, oh, that's enough for me. I don't look like a movie star. I don't look like a preacher. I don't have the part. Poor is people who think that they have to always be looking up to somebody else who have to always appreciating them, servicing them, instead that they have the ability to get served. I do not accept that. Poor is you knowing that somebody give you a job and you say, I don't have any experience in that. You know, when I used to look work, I used to just get up and just go in a workplace and say, I want to work. Miss Paul, why should I give you this work? You don't have the qualification. And I tell them, you know what I do? I research their business. I look on what they do. And I said, this is where I think I can go there and tell them that they're not doing it good. And this is how I can do it better. And I go at it. And when I do it, if I don't get through, I said, okay, at least I try. So I do not pass up any opportunity I see. You know what I look on the word poor as a P again for me. An acronym is present. That P word is present. Right? It's things that is present in for me, my present condition. I do not have any meat to put in the pot of rice that I have cooking. That's my present condition, right? But guess what? I know that there are some vegetable in the garden. I can go out there and steam that vegetable and put the rice, or maybe I have a little oil, you know, maybe a little taste is good, and rice is nice. You never cook rice and put little butter on it and just eat it just like that. Nice, very nice. You forget about meat, rice and butter, nice. That's my present condition, right? And then when I look on the O after poor again, right, I'm looking at that as opportunity. My opportunity that is present right now, my opportunity that is present in front of me is that I have rice. I can eat it. Why throw it away? Why not be thankful for that rice that I have there? And if you're looking at a job, my opportunity, internet, Wi-Fi, I have a phone, it's an Android phone. I can use this to make me some money. I don't have to go look a while. I can just they have the video on the Android phone and say, oh, I'm walking down the road. You know what is the name of this street? And post it. Somebody view it is money. So I don't let no opportunity pass me. I'm at my business place. I run a beauty salon, as you can see. And right now, there is no customer. But what I do, I put the camera in front of me and speak my mind. So you can get healing. And then I post that video. I do not let the fact that I don't have a customer walking, I use it to say, oh, them bad mind me. People make me not have no customer. No, I use that little time, and guess what? I don't have any customers. I said maybe there is some cobwebs that I need to clean out the shop, and I go and clean until I get a customer. And I appreciate that little me time all by myself. And I said, God, thank you for this little time, because is there something that I need a wisdom on? Is it that I need to look on how I advertise? Do I need to look on all my clients them files, see who have birthday, or see who just nice and who I need to just call and tell them thank you for being my customer? There are present conditions that we need to look on. So it's poor, it's present condition, the opportunity that you have to clean up your place. And then P, and the opportunity of an next O again, not true, right? And then that O is the observation. You observe, because sometimes that we are in our house and we have shoes, we have clothes that we never wear. We have put out a thrift shop, open a thrift shop on Facebook, you know. So tell them that you wear these shoes one time but it's in good condition. There are people out there who would buy it, it look good. Yes, clean it off. There are people out there that need it. Or put a garage sale at the front of your house, raise some money. And if it's bag juice you want to sell, you raise that money, you go and buy bag juice. Later on, you see you start making your own brand bag juice. Or if you know you have a coconut farm in the country and you're in Kingston, nothing not going for you, go down there and get some coconut and get some buckle and buckle it out, put a label on it and start selling coconut juice. There's so many things that you can do. Observe what is around you. You may be in the workplace and you're a receptionist, but as 12 o'clock come, you finish your work. Walk around to the supervisor and the manager and see if they have anything to do. Not stop bug them. You know what they're gonna think? Okay, this girl can take on more workload. Why don't I move up to do some more filings and so forth after that? And maybe I could give her 1,000 instead of they hire somebody else for that department. Look, observe what is around you in the workplace. Work over 5 o'clock. You are going to go home and sit on social media and read people's status who you never see from morning. Call your friend them and gossip what is going on. Use that 1 hour and maybe go on a blog site and start to blog. Or you can also go on site and affiliate program and join them and start to do referrals. All of those people things that you're watching on WhatsApp and so forth. Send them some things and advertise people product, and when they click on it to get a commission from it. There are so many things you can observe around you. As I said, I do not accept poor. I am not poor, right? And then that R, right? That R, the R that comes after the observation, right? Is react. So you observe and then you react, you do it. You don't just sit there and say, okay, I have all these things in mind, react to it. So there are so many times I have friends, associates that said, oh, you know, I want to do this. And they say it's just not the right time. When is going to be the right time? You're not God. How are you going to know when is the right time? React to it. Do it. Move at it. Let you do it, and then when you do it, you maybe never do the perfect way and you can tweak along. At least you will know how to tweak. Sometimes when we want to do something, instead of to call 10 of your friends and 15 of your friends and have lunch and drink out and tell them your ideas and the business move that you want to make, and who tell you how you have to build a wall, and the one tell you that okay, you have to have steel, and when you go home and you think about everything they have said to you, say, oh, this is difficult, I better come up with something else because this doesn't look positive. It better you start and do it, or you write it down on a piece of paper and you have the disadvantage and you have the advantages, and then when you look on the advantages, you attack the advantage and you say, okay, this is how I'm going to deal with it, and then at the end of the day you put everything together and you react. As you go along, you will not master everything in the same day. As you go along, you tweak as you go along. You're not perfect, you're not God, you're not the creator. Only the creator is perfect, and this is how I rise above everything. This is how I'm able to do so much things. Even when I'm sick, I'm working. Even when I'm down, I'm working. I'm doing something. I rise above the present condition. I look and I observe and I react. Right? And I do not pass over no opportunity that comes my way. Everything is an opportunity for me. And I use it to live above my present condition. Nothing is ever too difficult for me. If I start it and it doesn't work, I say, okay, move on. But do not look at it and say it's too difficult for you because so and so can do it, so I can't do it. I don't have the money to start. Start something else and use that money to invest in it if you can't get a loan from the bank. If our investors don't see you, start somewhere. Sometimes our dreams start somewhere. When I started cosmetology, started combing people here and everything, everybody tell me that, okay, might as well just go and be a helper. Might as well just go and work as a wholesale because you don't have the money to buy all those equipment. It's too expensive. But guess what? I start without the equipment. When I open up most of my shop and I move from one place to the other, most time it doesn't even finish fix up. Even the one that I'm sitting in now, I need some shelves and I need some cupboard. But I start and I go to the wholesale and I get some box and I pack the stuff in there. I start. I do not let that stop me, because at the end of the day, I will grow if I decide that I want growth. I will observe and I will react and I will keep my mind focused on what I want, not what the world wants, what I want. And I will ask for wisdom and I will put the big man ahead, whichever how you describe him, the one who make you may attack Jesus. I put him ahead above everything else because I asked him, I said, you're not going to come physically and touch the thing and say, Thea, this is not for you, this is not what I want. But from my thinking, I believe I can do it. And from my thinking and I do it and it don't work, him say, okay, this was so I want you to taste it to show you that. Because I'm going to always think it. You ever realize it? So some people look at it and say, okay, why God let me go through all this if you know it wasn't what I want to do. But he know the minds of man. If you wanted, I'm going to use it for a girl. If you wanted that girl, you didn't get her. Always in your mind, you're going to say, I wonder if me did try. If you wanted that bank job, you say, wonder how would I feel like as a banker. You know you always have to think about it. When if me did start my own company, I wonder how would I feel. So guess what? If you think it, do it. And if it don't work, it means say the next level you should try. Don't make nothing pass you. So this is how I heal one of the way I heal my present condition, my poor life, as what you would call it, poor life. How you rise above and do things that people think that you're a millionaire and you have all this money and you don't have anything. I do not accept it, and I go for what I want regardless of what I have. I go for what I want. I start somewhere, right? So most people think I'm a millionaire and I'm rich and all of that. No, I am rich inside because I go for what I want and do not let anything hold me back, right? I don't let sickness hold me back. I don't let people talk hold me back. I don't let negativity hold me back. I don't look on that because I know they are not more than what I believe, and what I believe is positivity, and I believe that anything that I think, I can do it. Okay, so if you find any healing words from this video today, which is Healing Yourself Part 2, now you know that Tia do not believe in poor. Yes, I don't believe in poor. I use that word in acronym to describe what I should use the word poor to do. Because I'm saying, why did people come up with poor, the word poor? It must mean there is some greater hidden thing behind that word. There is some greater meaning behind that word. They didn't just come up with it like that. It is a powerful word that you need to put together and work miracles in your life. And that's why I think that I look and the word poor and I know that there was something greater beneath that word. So rise above whatever you're feeling right now and know that you can conquer anything that you set your mind to. If this worked for you, please hit that bell, hit the subscribe button, comment, like, and share. And share to a friend or somebody we know is going through depression or anything like that, and let them listen. Maybe they'll learn something. Or just share, because you never know. It might spread, and people, if you don't need it and you think that everything is fine in your life, or even if you think you learned something from it and you want somebody else out there to learn something from it, spread this video across social media and let somebody else, learn something. So please like, comment, share, and I'm here. Listen out for part 3 of Healing Yourself.